Best job in the world. Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from Kaplan Cycles and the New England Motorcycle Museum. I think you can tell by the video that this is one awesome FXR. This is a 1989 FXR, and it was built originally as a team effort between Dave Perowitz, one of the renowned Harley builders of that era, and Arlen Ness and Boyd Connington. Dave Perowitz actually built the bike in '89, and he worked in conjunction with Arlen Ness. There's a lot of Arlen Ness parts on this bike, including the side covers, the Arlen Ness twin rail swing arm, a lot of the components, the front end components, and other components on the bike, including the tank, are Arlen Ness designs that Perowitz massaged into his creation here. The wheels are stamped Perowitz by Boyd. They were designed by Dave Perowitz and built by Boyd Connington. This was built in the era when back before FXRs were super popular, but the guys who were on the inside who knew, which bikes were the best rode these. Arlen Ness had one, Dave Perowitz had one, Boyd had one, and they used to ride these to Sturgis from California and from Massachusetts, and they'd ride them cross country with no fairings, and these are ultimate all-day riding bikes. A lot of the motorcycle clubs today that are really into riding, everybody on the inside knows this is one of the best frames Harley ever made. This particular bike, it's a over $50,000 custom bike when it was built new. We just put about $5,000 into it, bringing it up to it's a 1989, so it's almost 30 years old. We just went through the whole bike front to back, completely serviced it, and starting at the front end, it has a brand new Bridgestone Spitfire 11F tires on it. Front and rear, they have about 10 miles on them. The paint job is brand new, has a brand new $2,700 custom two-tone paint job with custom graphics, kind of bringing it up to modern look, today's fresh, clean style. The engine is, the bike only has 4,000 miles on it since it was built. So the engine, we did a compression test on it when we bought it in, and it ran absolutely, it's everything on the motor is perfect. It has literally very, very low miles on it. The gas tank was cleaned out, fresh fuel. The petcock it's got a Pingle petcock on there, that was cleaned. The new fuel line was installed, and the carburetor was cleaned out, and just a full tune-up. All the fluids on the bike were changed. The engine oil, primary chain case, and transmission fluid are all changed. Basically, I can summarize this by telling you this. There's nothing stock on this motorcycle. The bike is a 100% custom, built on a Harley Davidson chassis. It's a Harley Davidson FXR engine, original '89 engine and chassis, but it's all been modified. The frame has been raked and painted. The engine has been modified. It has a stage 3 kit. This thing absolutely flies. It's an extremely fast motorcycle. It has a high compression pistons, flowed heads, Mikuni HS42 carburetor, Andrews cam. It has the custom dual Vance & Hines short shot exhaust. It sounds awesome, and it runs like a rape tape. Coney shocks, upside down shocks on the Harley Ness swing arm. Again, the wheels, the discs, the swing arm, the brake calipers, everything on the bike's chromed. Just absolutely gorgeous bike. Somewhere in the area of $55,000 tied up in the bike at this point. Forward controls, the tires are brand new, brakes are new, all the fluids are fresh, air filter is new, brand new paint job, brakes have been serviced front and rear. It needs absolutely nothing except for a new owner. The chrome on the bike was not replated. This is the original 1989 chrome, so there is some patina on the front forks, as you can see. There's a little bit of patina on the where the chrome's peeling, where the fender mounts are. A little bit of chrome peeling on the rims, but it still looks awesome. And we didn't want to tie up any more money on this bike because it's going to be sold at a loss anyways, I'm sure. So I hope it goes to a good home, to someone who understands what they're looking at. They're looking at a world-class bike built by the best in the industry. This is not some backyard guy. This was Arlen Ness, Boyd Coddington, and the Perowitz crew, Dave Perowitz's crew, that built this bike, and everything on it's custom. The grips, the levers, the bars, the Milwaukee USA triple clamp, the custom seat cover, the custom graphics, the Arlen Ness side covers, foot pegs, swing arm, caliper, Coney upside down shocks, Bridgestone Spitfire raised white letter tires, Boyd wheels. Wait, one item in stock, the rear fender. I forgot about that. This is an actual stock 89 FXR fender. Has not been modified, so that's the only remaining piece on the bike that's not highly modified or massaged to perfection. These guys, Ness, Perowitz, these bikes were built, not a penny was spared. Top shelf everything was massaged to perfection, and to justify the $50,000 plus price tags that were on these bikes in the day. Unlike other custom bikes, this is built on the FXR frame. Undeniably the best frame Harley Davidson has ever made. The only reason they stopped making it was it cost too much to build a frame like this, and the engines had to be assembled in the frame, and it's hand welded, and it's a very expensive type of construction. So those on the know that this is the best handling frame that you can buy from Harley Davidson. It's a triangulated frame with heavy gussets on the steering head and the frame backbone. So this thing not only is super fast, but it rides like a dream all day long. Highway bike, very little vibration. This is built for performance, not for just style and looks. So it's a fantastic bike. The frame is raked, so that means the front end is kicked out a little bit. So for the quarter mile drag racing, this bike is awesome for quarter mile drag racing. The rear end's been lowered, the front end's been raked out, yet you still have 4 inches of travel with the long travel Coney shocks. So it's not going to be it's a smooth ride. The shocks are awesome. Fantastic bike. A portion of the proceeds are going to fund the New England Motorcycle Museum. So you're buying a piece of moto history, an Arlen Ness, Perowitz, Boyd Coddington's custom. The wheels alone, the wheels and triple discs, the wheels in the, actually it's dual discs, the wheels and calipers and rotors alone on this bike, and the matching custom rear sprocket alone are thousands of dollars. So full custom wide glide front end. Very similar rake and style to the Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man bike, which is highly sought after today, yet this is a bike you're not going to confuse with anybody else's. So buy this bike now before it's gone. You're not going to be able to recreate this bike for anything even close to what we're going to have into it, or what we're going to sell it for. So it's a fantastic value, and it's a piece of moto history. So good luck bidding on this bike, and God bless America.